The girl deliberately handed her husband a cup of boiling hot water to make him dislike her. The man drank it down without a change of expression. The girl thought she had picked up the wrong cup, but as soon as she took a sip, she was so scalded that she almost jumped up. But it didn't matter. The girl had plan B. She pretended to be kind and said, "Honey, your legs are inconvenient, be careful not to be scared by snakes." Sure enough, before long, a snake crawled out of the grass. But the one the snake wanted to bite was actually her. The girl was so scared out of her wits that she fainted on the spot, and was finally carried back to her room by a maid. The next day, a maid secretly laughed at her. The girl heard it and said coldly, "If you speak ill of others, all your teeth will fall out." Unexpectedly, the next second, the maid tripped and fell to the ground, knocking out all the teeth in her mouth. Seeing this scene, the other maids were so scared that they scattered and fled. No one knew this was the girl's special ability. It turned out that the girl was originally the boss of a gang, but on the day she was preparing to retire, she accidentally traveled into a comic book and became a supporting character with a tragic ending. The only thing she was grateful for was that she also gained a superpower because of this. Whenever someone dared to provoke her, she only needed to say one sentence to bring bad luck to the other person. Just as she was thinking about how to change her fate, the supporting character's husband came back. The girl curiously stepped forward to take a look, but she never expected him to be so handsome. But as soon as the man entered the door, he proposed to divorce the girl. He said that as long as the girl signed the divorce agreement, she could get $1 million. Hearing this, the girl couldn't help but complain in her heart, "A dignified richest man, how can he be so stingy?" But magically, this sentence suddenly appeared in the man's ear. At first, he asked his assistant in confusion if he had heard a strange voice, but the assistant looked blank. Until after the girl signed the divorce agreement, she thought again in her heart, "After the divorce, I must find 18 male models to wait on me." Hearing this sentence, the man finally confirmed that he could really hear his wife's inner thoughts. So he immediately went back on his word about the divorce and told his assistant to wheel him back to his room. Seeing him leave suddenly, the girl was full of doubts, not knowing why her husband had gone back on his word. In order to return to the real world, the girl thought of many ways. She knew her words had magic, so she stood on the balcony and shouted, "I want this world to be destroyed." Soon, strong winds really started blowing all around. The girl was extremely excited, thinking that as long as the comic world was destroyed, she could return to reality. But the next second, a bolt of lightning struck directly on her. She screamed and fell to the ground. The servants thought the girl couldn't stand the blow of the divorce. Only she knew that she couldn't go back anymore. To comfort herself, the girl went to a bar. Countless handsome muscular men scrambled to sit beside her. Just as the girl was overjoyed, she didn't know that her husband had already rushed over after hearing the news. The moment she saw the man standing in front of her, the girl realized she was doomed.